بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
ما شاء الله. جالسون في بستان الورود. أنتم ورود ورد
ورود
أين الورود؟
نعم الجنة. لذلك النور عنده الجنة والناس كمان أهل الجنة
إن شاء الله. Why not? Why not? Yes, I was looking for water. Master giving to me a chance to meet to you, and also giving to me honor to meet to His Eminency. May Allah forgives me and blesses you. And I like to listen to your master, but your master is holding on me. I wish through every meeting, if anyone telling that burden for me, and I may listen. Because to listen, to be listener, more than important from speaking. To be able to listen, that is a good quality for people. Therefore, I like to listen, but the Lord's will making me to speak.
They all want to listen to you.
And I am surprised how ladies listening, not speaking. And they are happy to speak more than ourselves. By the name of Allah Almighty, All Merciful, Most Magnificent and Most Beneficent. Whole prophets, they were doing associations with people. Therefore, they were not lecturers or like schools. They are meetings from your school or class, and they are giving lessons like teachers giving lessons to people, to students. Therefore, now I am not a lecturer, I am a simple servant, and asking to be humble but my ego insisting not to be humble. And I'm coming to his eminency. Perhaps he may help me to make my ego humble. Teaching you humbleness and simpleness also. To be humble and simple, it is best quality for everyone. To be simple and humble, making a way through our lives for peace, and also arranging our holy traveling towards heavens. Sometimes before vessels that working with engines, there was yelkenli gemi, sailing boats with shirak. With wind going. And so many times, so many boats coming storm, and when it is going to be more dangerous, they were beginning to throw away from loads to make it light. Heavy boats, and it is going to be lighter, going to be quicker, faster to run. That means who asking to be fast towards heavens must leave something from himself to be lighter. As much as lighter may go further towards heavens. Therefore, humble people, because most heavy burden on people, that is pride, to be pride. To be proud. Pride is heaviest thing on ourselves. If we are living that, we should be so light. And that person going to be prepared for a heavenly traveling, for a heavenly trip. And that is heaviest. Satan thrown away, he fell down because he was so heavy with his pride. Thrown down. Adam and Eve, they were so humble to say forgiveness. Satan never asking and saying forgiveness, oh my Lord. But Adam and Eve asking forgiveness, oh our Lord. To be proud, making Satan to come to fall on the lowest level. Can't be able to stand up on high levels, making him on lowest level. Therefore, Adam, and he was so humble, asking forgiveness, the Lord forgave him. Forgive him before Jesus Christ asking forgiveness for mankind. He asked for his children forgiveness. And Adam forgave himself, forgive also his children. And we are happy that he cried on Serendip, Ceylon. Now it is Sri Lanka. There is a Adam's Peak on that land, on Ceylon land. And he cried 300 years according to traditional knowledge. We know that. And from his tears created these gems. So many gems. This is not a real one. Not coming to be a real one. Imitated. From his tears. And he wasn't crying only for himself, but for his children also. And Lord Almighty Allah, when he forgave him, it is not suitable for the Lord's divinely attribute to forgive only one. It is too small thing. Therefore, he forgave, O Adam, you and your children. Therefore, that is making me hopeful. Always I am hopeful. I am sinner. We are not prophets. Everyone making sins, making mistakes, making wrong things, because our ego always asking and forcing ourselves to do as he likes, not as our Lord likes. And that is wrong. Always asking from you, do this, do that. And it is no good. But he says, it is good for me. Even it is not good for that one, or that one, for that one, doesn't matter. I am enjoying with myself. You must do. And when we are listening and obeying, we are going to be mistaken. That is our sins. Most important for servants. You are coming to your master and you are saying, oh, my master, as you like. You are not saying to him, as you like, or you are saying, as I like. Do you think that anyone coming here and saying to his master, I am coming here to do as I like, not as you like? Anyone? I am also coming to say, as you like, our master. And he is one of mankind as ourselves. But we are respecting him because he is our master. He is giving us his best. Therefore, we must be grateful and respectful and loveful to him. And we must try to make him always happy and pleased with us. That is first adab, first good manner. What about for the Lord? We are Creator, Allah. And we are saying always, no, as we like. No, never. We are going to be as you like. Now, all trouble on world from that point comes. For people saying, I like to be as I like, as I wish. Small ones escaping from homes now, and they are saying to their parents, I wish to live my life. What does it mean? I wish to live as I like. But it is not true. It is wrong. But you can't control when these youngsters finish. We are not training them on a perfect training. We left them to grow as trees grown on jungles as they like this, like that. Under a gardener, and gardener looking, cutting that, cutting this, cutting that, making good shape, good form, and good fruits. But we left new generation to do as they like. That is wrong. They train on a wrong way. Therefore, so many crises. It is not crisis, economical crisis. That is something foolishness. This world, it is not in economical crisis. No, that is wrong. But it is only crisis that bad training that we are leaving whole mankind to live everyone as they like without a heavenly discipline. No heavenly discipline on earth now. Finished. Bad training. Training of devils. Not training of holy men, holy ones. No. Holy ones, they have been forgotten. Living on mountain, living far away from devils, escaping. Devils, like ants everywhere. So many. Poison ants, not this ordinary ants. Therefore, we must try to leave sins. And the way to train ourselves as we are training with our Master to be with our Lord on the same way. To say, oh our Lord, I am asking to be as you like. So sweet word, as you like. You are saying you are darling as you like. Oh, my darling. Yes, you are saying. Habiba saying to Shaykh Ibrahim, as you like. He's listening to you? Not every time saying to you as you like. Yes. And that is since as long as we are using our free wills, sin's going to be with us. And if we are using our wills, we should be clean ones from dirtiness of sins. And dirtiness of sins making darkness through our hearts. Sadness and darkness. Through darkness lives every bad insect. Through dark hearts you may find every badness, and sadness gives darkness. If you're asking heavenly lights, you must say, oh my Lord, as you like, open your lights to my heart. You should be happy. No envy for you that time. No one jealous that time. We are jealous to each other and envious with each other and never-ending desires that making us to ask everything for ourselves only, not to be partner for us. If it is possible to reach whole world only for one, to be whole people under his feet or under her feet, it is much more nice to be whole people, like Cleopatra. Cleopatra to be under her feet, everyone. Because their egos are stronger than the egos of man. We have one, they have 9. But the Lord Almighty Allah giving to them some particularities. They are more closer than man to spiritual world. They may quickly, even 40 hours, may reach to some points of their spiritual aims. If they may keep a heavenly discipline. But men now, they need at least 40 days to make their ego down and to make them to approach, to be closer from heavenly worlds, heavenly stations. And everything now minute, based on you to use your willpower and to be able to control your ego. As long as you are controlling your ego coming to say to you first, oh, my friend, I am going to be as you like. Then you may fly without wings. And it is not important to fly, because flies fly also. Mosquitoes fly also. It is not important to fly or to walk on sea. Goose, geese, they may walk. Ducks on water, not sinking down. It's not important. But important it is to be able to control yourself. And one important points to be point. منكم يؤخذ. Start. One important point, even you are a controller on yourself, but if you have been granted some extraordinary powers, that who is going ego should be given an extraordinary power. And it is one of the best qualities of holy man and of masters, and also who has been granted such a extraordinary qualities and powers to be able to keep herself or himself as an ordinary person, not to show that he is such a powerful man, powerful lady, and whole ladies, they are powerful in our days. They may use their power. And to be in such a way, to be as an ordinary person, not to show a difference, because to show a difference from ordinary people, making you proud. When you are going to be proud, this power quickly coming down, finishing. Therefore, best good manner to try to control herself or himself, and what he or she granted, to keep it, to be humble. Lord may grant everything to his servant, but servant, as much as he is going to be granted that spiritual powers, yet he is not going to be more than servant. His levels, they are levels also, servanthood. And who is going to be proud, they are trying to get out from servanthood. Therefore, the Lord Almighty Allah never likes proud ones. Therefore, He thrown away Satan because he became proud. With his power, spiritual power, what granted by his Lord, he became proud. And proud, to be proud only for Allah, for the Lord only. No one over him. But we are servants. We may be given so many things, so many powers. If you can do a ring on earth and one spiritual power, holy man, putting his foot through that ring and getting up, he will carry the whole world. It is so easy. We have huge power, but it is as through small atom, huge power compressed through mankind, huge power may blow from here to sun, making it without lights, finishing as lamp. Huge power with mankind, because mankind, they have been granted to be deputies of the Lord Almighty. But yet, they are servants. They may do this, but yet they are servants. They must bow themselves in front of their Lord. Thank you. Thank you for all of you for listening, and I am putting my ego to listen. And I am taking from your master's heart what he was wishing to speak on some points. Then my heart and my tongue going to be translator what he was asking to say today. And we gave more care for listening, and it is our ways, good manner, not to be much more than 1 hour to speak, because making our minds, our hearts to be tired. But alhamdulillah, we are thanking that you are giving our attention, and I am taking from His Eminence Master some spiritual relationship to my heart running, and it was easy to address something from wisdoms that we have been inherited from masters also. May Allah grant to you from His divinely wisdoms and keeps you on His servanthood forever. Forever, all your servant. Allah, 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 Aziz Allah, 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 Kareem Allah, 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 Subhanallah.